My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
So Harry was not following in line. Okay, but Harry said, nope, I'm not gonna continue this nonsense, especially when they start going after his wife. Okay, I just finished Spare by Prince Harry. Interesting read. I loved it. I believe every word he said in that book. I also don't understand what he said that was so bad that got the papers rattled before it was released. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. He didn't say anything so dramatic or hateful. As a matter of fact, I think I said it in another video. He actually showed compassion for Charles. Okay, the only person that I think he sort of, which should be, he spoke somewhat harsh, is Camilla. Okay, because he was going after the press and the people who work for them. Okay, they were employing a common tactic used by the British press, which is to discredit someone before you can hear from them directly. And the thing is that, what was it? A day or two before the book came out, was it Spain who releases it? Someone got a copy of it and they picked one part. I think it was the part where regarding how many people he killed or whatever. They took this as wildfire, trying to make him seem like he was bragging about how many people he killed in Afghanistan. But once you read the part, he actually, I don't know, there was nothing bad about it. And then what happened is that to prevent people from pinpoint who leaked the book before it was released, and I think they purposely did that, somewhere in Spain, release it, pretend they didn't know. I'm sure they knew. They knew it was supposed to be released January 10th. All right, let's finish with that. Some people will not read the book based on the head job done by the press, but then many people will read the book and realize they were lied to, because he left a lot of unsaid. What is it he said? Originally there was 800 pages. They removed at least 400 part of it. So I don't know, he's giving warning. And also I heard there were some the deal that he made with the publisher, was it 2 or 3 books or something like that? So he could easily write it. I don't know, the part that he removed. Okay, because he left a lot unsaid. Same with the Oprah interview. There's a lot of dirty deeds that Harry and Meghan didn't expose, and the royal family still didn't see that, but they still triggering, going after them, poking them. Okay, because I read that more than one of them were planning on publishing their own biography of Harry with stories planted by the palace as the basis. Those plans are no longer viable. Okay, he married a black girl. Okay, it's the fact that he's speaking for himself that's got them rattled. Preemptive strikes, because they did a lot more and a lot worse things than are in the book. They didn't know how much he will expose. He just wrote a whole bunch of personal stories about himself that the press could never get their hands on. That's why they all pissed. Okay, he's always going to rattle them because he married a biracial black woman. That's their issue. Had he married Chelsea, it wouldn't be this bad. Okay, like I said in some other videos, they pretty much shape Harry to be in some shape or form to be with Meghan, because each person he dated, they go after them, and he create his list and say, okay, the next woman, whatever thing that the girlfriends he was seeing did not like, he added to the list and said, make sure the next woman is not like something or whatever. And then there's Meghan. Okay, and also I think even if Harry had married Chelsea, even if it's not Chelsea, another person, a white woman, let's just say a white woman, they will still go after that particular person. Why? Because they never see Harry other than the spare. So the same sentiment, the same kind of attitude they have toward Harry, it will carry on to the wife. Okay, so the thing is that the only thing they will not add to Harry's wife, if it wasn't Meghan, is just the racist part aspect of it. But they will still do the same thing. Throw them under the bus for all of the others' bad behaviors and all of that. It's just that they put a stop to it. Okay? So the racist part will not be added if it was a white woman, but the same attitude, the same degrading mindset they have of Harry, it will still carry on with whichever white woman Harry had married. Unless the only thing I will say they will not do to, let's say Harry had married another person, a white person, only if that woman's family is mega quadrillion billionaire. Okay, if that person had money, this is the only part that I think they will show some sort of respect. That's the only thing, because they know this person had money, they could go after them. Okay, that will be the only thing that will prevent them from trashing that particular person if Harry had married. But other than that, any person, any white woman, they will continue it because they never see Harry as some sort of important. Okay, since he was a kid, the same attitude will carry on to the wife. The only thing that will prevent them from trashing that wife of Harry, if the family is quadrillion, you name it, money speaks for these people. That would be the only thing. That's what I think. More mild that the king wishing he was a tampon or a pair of underwear. Nothing says love like wanting to be the mistress's Tampax. It's what he didn't say that had them scared. They are scared still. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's go to the next tweet. There's more. Oh my god, I have more. I don't know if I'm gonna move this into 2 videos. Alright, next tweet. When Harry and Meghan speaks up against the British media, fans of the royal family take it as an attack on the monarchy, as the royal fans themselves know that the tabloid media is an extension of the firm. If not, Harry and Meghan media concerns will not affect them. Okay, let's see. They are one and the same, the British royal family and the British media. 100%, such a good point. Okay, they are courtiers: Robert Jabson, Valentine Lowe, Warrior, Rebecca, English, etc. They are all a wing of courtier. It's ridiculous and corruption of the fourth estate. Exactly. Okay, and everything negative said about the royal family is viewed as a personal attack on themselves. They really see the members of the family as an extension of themselves, and they have an odd sense of ownership over the children born into this human petting zoo of a monarchy. Okay, it will make sense if the narcissistic couple stop using same press to PR. Who is she talking about? Okay, not sure, because Harry and Meghan do not deal with the press, the British tabloid. Okay, you either go on their website to know what they're talking about, or they pick specific person to say what they need to be said. Okay, so I bookmarked this and it started here. Let's see. I think for the first time she had someone that she can bully without interference from the press or the firm, and she took a lot out on Meghan. Okay, so she's responding to that. Okay, I was an avid watcher of Criminal Minds. Some episode portrayed victims of abuse who turned into tormentors. Tatler Catherine the Great issued Tatler Catherine the Great showed even after giving birth to 3 royal children, Kin is still rejected by aristocrat circles. Is it why she tried to torment Meghan? So she finds someone who she could bullied, but Meghan was like, nope, I'm not gonna be your bully. All right, let's see here. I think Camilla was the biggest culprit of the abuse. Okay, let's go into that. I'll read some. Okay, this is the one that I bookmarked. Just got into Criminal Minds and on Series 3. I don't know how I missed it all these years. I love the quotes they use. Okay, Penny Junos said, they knew from the beginning, after they weighted Kate against Meghan, they knew they found Kate wanting. Elizabeth herself complained about Kate's light-weightedness. Okay, because giving fair treatment by the firm and whether Meghan will be able to navigate those aristo circles with confidence, intellect, class, and impeccable style, something she will never be able to do. I don't get that. Okay, let me read this again. Because if giving fair treatment by the firm and whether Meghan will be able to navigate those aristo circles with confidence. Okay, now I get it. Will be, okay, will be able to navigate those aristo circles with confidence, intellect, class, and impeccable style, something she will never be able to do, and meaning Kate will never be able to do, and everybody knows that's the truth. Yeah, that was one thing that I read. I think Harry brought Meghan to hang out with some of his friends, and one of the friends raised something about gays or something like that, and Meghan put that person in place, and then ever since they have an issue with Meghan. So no matter which circle Meghan is, Meghan have a say in those things. And I think when I read that part, and I think I bought in Boy George, I think in one particular couple years ago, Boy George came out to hate on Meghan the same way, or they keep on bringing their people to say nonsense about Meghan. And when I came across that particular was it a tweet or article, or I don't remember where I came across it, and I said, my goodness, and there's Meghan out here defending these people privately. Okay, this is the table they did not want Meghan to be in. So Meghan had to sit at the table when these idiots were talking negative about gays, and Meghan was defending, people like Boy George, okay, because he's gay, but there he is in public bashing her. Meanwhile, in private, Meghan is defending him. Okay, his lifestyle, this kind of thing. That's the way I sort of put it when I came across it. It's on Pure YTE. I don't remember which video, but it's on Pure YTE. Alright, whatever's on the screen, that's it. That's that. From early days at school, she was bullying other girls around Willie. So I think she's just... Oh, somebody's up. So I think she's just a bully. Worse since a royal, certainly. Okay, true story. I used to watch that all the time, but then the show had me checking my doors and windows, looking under my bed. I had to stop watching. Criminal Minds had some crazy killers on it that could act their butt off. This is funny. Yep, heck, I bet even the Spencers didn't like Baldy's wife. Okay, that's a different language. A part of me gets that Kate is coming from a place of insecurity. Okay, if you ever been cheated on, the way that messes with your self-esteem, your confidence, I'm not excusing it, but I get how a confident woman who has a sense of self will trigger her. That's on her, because Meghan could have been a ally to her. Now, she's gonna deal with Camilla on her own, and Camilla doesn't play. Next week, all they had to do was leave Meghan and Harry alone. That's for sure. I always said that they should have listened to Tina and Michelle. Now the whole world sees the dysfunction and betrayal behind their royal curtains. Yep. Okay, instead of the British pouring hate on Harry and Meghan, maybe the British could realize they've lost a truly remarkable, loving, beautiful, clever, intelligent asset to the UK. Oh yeah, many of them already knew. It's unfortunate those who realize they lost a good asset, they don't have the mic. But the ones who have the mic, because when they pen people against each other, they benefit. So the little people don't have the mic. I come across a lot of them on Twitter, small mic, but at least they put their truth out. Okay, should learn from Harry and Meghan. They're shining example of courage, grace, strength, kindness, love, perseverance. Okay, I am sure if Harry and Meghan had just enjoyed a quiet American life, there would be no need for drama. This was all brought to their commercialized pursuit of their royal status. What? There's two people. Meghan been doing some of the things that she's doing now way before she met Harry. Okay, then once she met Harry, remember, it's Harry who chased Meghan, not Meghan who chased Harry. Okay, and then they saw the potential of what could be if they had just let them be. Okay, and just talk to them about, and I think Meghan already knew that. Okay, don't overshadow me. All right, when any of the royals are gonna do something, Meghan stay in the background, don't come out for months, which probably forever, because these people never do anything good anyway. All right, so Meghan don't overshadow them. And Meghan had said she doesn't mind being in the background to learn and maximize her potential. But Meghan, and I don't think Harry knew the family was like that because he was so immune to their BS. So there's Meghan who saw a problem and solve it, and they become angry or upset about it, but that was the reason they getting taxpayers' money. Okay, I'm talking about the cookbook, smart works, and some other things that Meghan was doing over there. So Meghan was doing what she was supposed to do. She wasn't chasing to be some nonsense. They actually chased her out. They chased her out. And remember also, Meghan's background, she was an actress. Okay, she's been in the public eye, and then she studied those kind of things. So she had to make money. What do you expect? People were making money off of her for years, so why not? Okay, that's for comment on. Let me read what's there and then go into that. Yep, you know, one point, an accusing finger at the target, the other four fingers pointing at the accuser himself. That's very good. Okay, the royal family brought this on themselves, and it's well deserved. Honestly, I'm waiting for Harry and Meghan to have their titles stripped. You know it's coming. And afterward, Harry started referring to himself as Harry Spencer, in honor of the only family that matters. Then what? All right, so let's go into that. Who's saying that Meghan bring this on herself? Okay, let me read it again. I'm sure if Harry and Meghan had just enjoyed a quiet American life, there would be no need for drama. And let's not forget, they told Meghan to leave. She did leave, but yet they went after her still. They even sent people at their front door. If you look at the Netflix documentary, they blur out those people who came at their gate. Okay? So who are these people? Why didn't they leave them alone? And if something were to happen to Harry and Meghan and his little family, nobody will know. So they have to put the information out there to say, if something happened to me, this is what caused it. Okay? Or who caused it. Let's see here. This was all brought on their commercialized pursuit of their royal status. Nah, you got this one. Okay, let's read some of the comment now. Except for those 14 months in America, where they never said a word or gave an interview, but the British press did 200,000 articles about them. There's that. Until they gave the Oprah interview. Well, they had to respond. Okay, yes, Oprah was 14 months after they left the UK. During their complete silence, UK media ran 200,000 stories about them. Being quiet doesn't stop the media harassment. See all the stories asking, where's Meghan? UK media is obsessed with Harry and Meghan because Bully and Bones are dull as dishwasher. They had to earn a living and pay for security. Thank you. That's another point too. The what is it? RW. The RW press told Meghan to leave, and she did. That's right. Why they expect Harry to desert his wife and child is beyond comprehension. Okay, typical. You wanted them to simply take the abuse. They said nothing for years, so you will sit there and listen. It's obvious none of you are willing to ignore them. You can't them star power. You can't them hard work, substantive work. It will blot out ribbon cutting every time. Okay, so that's that. So that person must be a show. I mean, but anyway, we all know the truth. Next week. Okay, so this is an hour now. I have at least 4 more. All right, let's see here. This video clip shows so-called royal expert lying about Prince Harry's wedding. Spare Prince Harry. All right, let's see here. All these documentaries, all the lies these royal experts were fed and feeding that were documented as fact. Will wasn't the best man. He didn't arrange the stag do. He just about showed up. His nan told him to. Okay, I love how Spare makes all these facts into fiction. Prince Harry. Alright, but let's listen. It's 49 seconds.
In 2018, Prince Harry married Meghan Markle in Windsor. Best man Prince William was by his side. Despite the rumours about the state of their relationship, there was no sign of any rift between the brothers on the big day itself.
My goodness. I'm telling you, now when people read the book and seeing all the documentaries from whatever past of the royal, okay, this is where they paint the picture. Performance. Okay, this is what they're all about. Performative. My goodness.
Harry and Meghan's wedding was just a picture-perfect day in Windsor. It was never going to be as big as William and Kate's at Westminster Abbey. He's not.
But it was. I mean, the place was smaller, but when you look at the viewership, the amount of money it raised, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but it was a great occasion.
When he realised that Harry and Meghan were going to get married, I think William did what he knew was the right thing to do, which
trying to stop the wedding as much as he can.
was to throw himself behind it wholeheartedly. I mean, of course, he was Harry's best man. He organised the stag do the night before the wedding, and he was incredibly...
This is a guy who was trying to stop the wedding and smear the Meghan's name. Oh my God.
supportive, and you could see how happy he was. Who knows what he was thinking privately?
Yeah, I know exactly. Oh God damn, they made it this far. That's what he probably was thinking.
They look at 2018.
Okay, it's playing again. Let's see here. Damn, they just make things up and then report it with their chest. Alright, let's go to the next one. There's another video. I'm telling you, the squad be bringing some things back. Okay, Spare was 17 years in the making, but well worth the wait. No newspaper column, but 21-year-old Prince Harry finally got to write his story. Alright, I shared this before, but let's listen. Okay, there's some comment to it, but let's listen. 1 minute and 51 seconds.
How do you deal with it? Have you become more resilient over the years to press reports, or do they still upset you?
They still upset me, and I still read them. Why, I do not know, but I have to read them just for peace of mind, just to know what they've written, and to see who wrote it and see who took the photographs. You know, write that down for later.
My goodness, Harry was always the smart one over there, and he knows my God, and he was trying so hard to be a good human being, but they keep on pushing him down. Each time he tried to come up for air, they push him down again.
No, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's really a case of dealing with it. I don't know if you can deal with it. You just get on with it. There's no particular method. I don't read a paper again and sit in the corner and meditate and just sort of try and think about something else. But
this is what I keep on saying. He's immune to the abuse, you know, from the paper to his family and all this mistreatment they're giving him. He's immune to it. He find a way to cope.
I know you don't want to sort of have a whinge at the press, because I know that you realise it's, you know, part of who you are to have interest in you. But it's not just you that is affected. It's obviously anyone you're with, particularly a girlfriend, your girlfriend. How do they react? Do you feel protective towards them? And
this is the thing that probably made him start putting a list of what his future wife will be, to be able to go through all this nonsense that they make him go through. And when it's time for him to leave, for that particular person to not be in the, you know, in the royal mindset, oh, I want to stay there as a boy. Nope. When I say let's go, we go, with no question asked.
Hugely protective, and I would be very concerned if I wasn't protective. Obviously, it is part of my life. It's something that it's part of the baggage that comes with me, and
That's the thing.
She understands that, and my friends understand that as well. But I think it's fair to say that is something that comes with me, but also the lies isn't something that comes with me. That is something that I probably shouldn't be talking about, but it's something that happens, you know. That is, I suppose, that is the media in general. There's truth and there's lies, and unfortunately I can't get the truth across because I don't have my own column in the paper, which
That's
I'm
the
thinking
thing.
about getting. But girlfriend-wise, you know, it's my private life, so it's...
That's the thing. He always saying that. Private, don't get involved with his private life.
It's a different story, but yes, I am very, very protective.
I'm sure you'd be paid big bucks if you ever wanted to do a column in the newspaper. But
I'd love to do a column in the newspaper, you know, article, right, this is what happened last night. No, this is what happened. But no, I think I get myself in a lot of trouble for that.
He got his wish. He wrote it. Spare. Check out the Great Camilla in the background. Oh my God. just cried or something. Check out the great Camilla in the background listening attentively to what Harry is saying so she can ring up her friends and the media to prattle. Oh my god, I noticed the wrinkles on his shirt. He was definitely hand washing them and drying them on the radiator. I think he was working. Could that be in Australia? Because I think he got some gig some other places. But anyway, that's that. Isn't that where he announced Archie's birth in 2019? Nah, full circle moment. Is that the same? No, that's completely different. Completely different. Okay, with even more innovative projects to come. Okay, Harry has all his mother's expressions, that smirk, the lip side. Okay, and yes, he was paid the big bucks. Yep, let's go to the next one. I have 2 more after this. I'm probably gonna, this one. Okay, Piers Morgan is delusional and deranged. Okay, Piers Morgan would love to interview Meghan and Harry for final showdown before moving on. We could get off our chest.
Piers, if you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
Nah, I don't even know what to say. Don't even give. He will carry this on for years. This guy never find an end to anything. Look at it, he's still talking about them. Wow, what a great idea. I'm sure they'll jump at that chance. Not. Okay, he is convincing himself about the interview. There's the laugh. Let's see here. Okay, he then admitted, quote, I do think the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be a great for them and for me. I think that will be one of those meetings of mind where we could get it off our chest and move on. Nah, he will never move on. He will pinpoint things and like I said, he will never finish. Okay, some needs to break the news to him that Harry and Meghan have already moved on without him and without his help. Clown. Okay, he can interview Camilla. After all, she rewarded him for the horrid bullying of Meghan. Interviewing Camilla will not give his show any good rating. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Okay, one more after this. There was more comment, but let's move on. Oh my god. But anyway, more bad news for Eddie. After a slap in the face over whether or not Chuck will give him the Duke of Edinburgh title, Eugenie's pregnancy will bump him and everyone after him further down the line. He's currently 13 in line to the throne. So that was a bad news, so he pushed back. There's this here, toy soldier still get to live here. Look, yeah, wow, that's his home. That's huge. Okay, yep. Okay, I don't feel like reading anymore. I just wanna finish. If you could see this, you see it. Okay, this isn't true. He's the son of the monarch and brother of the current monarch. He comes before the children of his brother. Okay, what is this talking about? He is not the son of the monarch. The queen died. The queen was the... Okay, let's see here. Okay, no he doesn't. That's not how the line of succession works. Edward is directly after Eugenie's son, August. Soon he'll be after Eugenie's new baby. There's that. Just say you know absolutely zero of how the line of succession works. Be done with. Okay, you must be new to this. And let alone when William's kids start having kids, that even push them further back. Alright, next one. The Daily Mail, which is complaining about the tax burden on the rich, is registered in Bermuda and administered from Jersey to pay as little tax as possible, while its owner is a non-dom living in France for the same reason. Okay, I saw this, I thought I'd share it. Okay, living in France and voted for Brexit, hypocrite. There's a lot of them about. Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm tired. Alright, you see what's on the screen. Let's do a prayer for the video. That's it. My husband is about to leave. It is 4:42 a.m. He is taking a plane going someplace. Okay, prayer for... Let's do safety. I don't know. That's all came to mind. Safety. Alright, is there any small prayer? There's none. Image. Prayer for safety. Let's do... I'm having a hard time to pick. Let's do this one. Okay, O God, our Heavenly Father, whose glory fills the whole creation and whose presence we find wherever we go, preserve those who travel, surround them with your loving care, protect them from every danger, and bring them in safety to their journey ends, through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Okay, so that's it. I can't think of a specific prayer. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that is it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.